What's going on, guys? This is your role model gamers again. Here today, we got a little bit of football to talk about because Chicago is back, baby. We are back and better than ever. I've not felt this excited about Chicago football since the 2018 season when we went to the playoffs as a 12-4 team. I believe in this team. I believe in them. It's the first time I've been able to say that in a while. As you know, I'm very hesitant to say I believe in the team. Last year when we were making the playoffs, I was really hesitant. Um, I'm not that hesitant. Not that hesitant this time. We had two games that were terrible. The Browns game was terrible. The Week 1 opener was terrible. Um, and at the end of the day, did we look like we belonged? No. But now, with the last 2 weeks, granted the Lions were not a top team, but the Raiders are. Um, with Justin Fields 100% the guy at this point. With just everything that's going around, we're a 3-2 team now. The defense with Sean Desai's adjustments has looked phenomenal. Ever since Kendall Vildor and Duke Shelley, all them guys got back and we weren't running Marquis Christian. It's looked good. We've had Deshaun Gibson, DHC, Eddie Jackson. They seem to be getting better. Roquan's doing Roquan things, playing as an all-pro linebacker. Danny Trevathan made his return today. Did a phenomenal job. Nothing huge from Danny Trevathan, but he came in, did his thing, and played some solid minutes. Travis Gibson, my God, this dude is a beast. If you don't know who Travis Gibson is, watch out. This dude just got his second career sack today. Very high on him. Thinks he's going to be a star. 2 back-to-back sacks in back-to-back weeks. Phenomenal play from Travis Gibson. He's going to be a nice addition to the outside edge. We got Eddie Goldman in there. We did this without Akeem Hicks today. Once he's in there and healthy, we're good. Khalil Mack came in, had a 2-sack day, I believe. Has 6 sacks on the season through 5 games. Khalil Mack is starting to look like Khalil Mack. Robert Quinn going in there, playing some good defense, creating some pressure on the QBs. I don't think Robert Quinn had a sack today, but he definitely helped cause some. And then, obviously, Jalen Johnson playing some lockdown back there. And then the other corners, like I said, Jakeem Grant. He's more exciting than Nsimba Webster today. Jakeem Grant might not have had the smartest decisions on some returns. Took him from deep in the end zone. He's just trying to make a big play. But at the end of the day, Jakeem Grant, much more exciting than Nsimba Webster. I have a lot more faith in Jakeem Grant as a return man. Hopefully he gets some big plays for us. Khalil Herbert today looked phenomenal. Came in. I believe he led the backfield in touches. Him and Damian Williams were splitting. Damian Williams, for the most part, was the guy in the first half up until about probably halfway through the second quarter. And it was Khalil Herbert's show. Khalil Herbert came out there. He put on a show, man. Khalil Herbert is going to be a very underrated addition to the roster. Obviously, not a high pick or anything, but he's going to come in and I would split. Obviously, when Montgomery comes back, he's going to be the lead back. But I wouldn't be against giving Khalil Herbert 20% of the snaps. And then you throw in Tariq Cohen when he gets back in there with what he can do out of the backfield as a receiver. Our team's looking very, very good. The offense is looking good. The run game was looking good. Justin Fields, granted, the yardage was not there, but he did have his first career touchdown pass. He didn't do anything that was bad. He's getting the shit beat out of him. He got pulled aside twice to be looked at. The Raiders were hitting him hard, but Justin Fields came in there, played a solid game. Granted, the yards weren't there, but it really wasn't schemed to be much through the air. But he had a solid game. He came out there. We got a QB that can manage the game. That's exactly what we need right now. The offensive line, Jermaine Ifedi went down. Elijah Wilkinson stepped in. He did an okay job, but the offensive line still has its struggles. In the pass game, still has its struggles. Allen Robinson was playing like Allen Robinson. Darnell Mooney was finding some open spots. We saw some Marquise Goodwin action up in there. Demir Berg was running in there. I don't think he got a catch, but he was up in there in some plays. Cole Kmet had a couple of targets. He did catch one time, but couple targets. Cole Kmet's still, the jury's still out on him. Jesper Horsted caught the first career touchdown pass of Justin Fields. So, if that is ever a Jeopardy question for you, Jesper Horsted is the answer. Like Jesper Horsted, he's a big body guy. He can go in there, put his body in front of somebody, get a high point of ball. Is he a long-term solution? Probably not. Does Cole have more potential? Probably. But I definitely don't mind Jesper Horsted getting him in there. I don't know what we're doing with Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham's just kind of not there. But that is what it is. But for the most part, I believe in this team, man. I believe in this team with Justin Fields at the head. The running backs, I fully believe we can have one of the best backfields in the entire NFL. David Montgomery is a guy that I think is easily a top 5 running back in the league. Khalil Herbert is easily one of the best backups in the league if given the opportunity. Damian Williams, he legitimately should have been the MVP 2 years ago in the Super Bowl. I mean, we have the backfield for it. We have the backfield. We have Allen Robinson. We have Darnell Mooney. We have speed on the edge with Damiere Byrd. We have Marquise Goodwin. I mean, we legitimately have the talent to win a Super Bowl. Is that going to happen? Who knows? Probably not. But this team is a playoff team. And I believe in it being a playoff team. And regardless of our disdain for Matt Nagy, I think Matt Nagy can get the job done and get us to the playoffs as long as Bill Lazor's calling the plays offensively. Man, we're in for a year, man. We're in today started off the toughest part of our schedule. We have Green Bay, we have Tampa Bay in it. We got some tough teams up in there, but it's time to hanker down and time to start playing some football, start winning some games. And go in there and hopefully win again next week and keep some momentum going. But I think we're ready. I think we are definitely ready. And Derrick Jones Jr. just dunked. Sorry, you had to know. I was watching the Bulls game on the side. Got to rep Chicago at all times, except for baseball. Actually, shout out to the White Sox, though. Hopefully they make the World Series, even though they're down 0-2. But yeah, that's really all I got for you. We had a good game. It was a dominant game. I would like to see a little bit more of closing the door on teams. Cairo Santos came out there and hit two big field goals at the end to give us some cushion. But I'd definitely like to close out some teams a little bit more often. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. It's been your role model gamers. I'll see you next time.